Once upon a time, in a mermaid city that lies in the depths of the deep sea, there lived a beautiful mermaid. She was loved by all of her friends and family, and wouldn't change her life for the entire underwater world. Her life was perfect. What more could she ask for? After another typical, long, and perfect underwater summer's day, she began to fall into a deep slumber. However, she had no idea that her life would change completely by the time she woke up. She woke up freezing, breathing air, and with 2 legs on the shore. She was immediately confused, distraught, and convinced she was dreaming. However, she was wide awake. She plunged herself back into the water, hoping her tail would reappear and that she would be able to go back to her normal life. Yet, she found she couldn't swim well, and she was struggling to use her new legs that weren't disappearing. With complete and utter despair and disappointment, she crawled to the boardwalk nearby and began walking in search of another method to get back home. As she walked off of the beach, she approached and entered an unfamiliar town. She asked a stranger about all of the strange decorations and trinkets, and he told her their Halloween festival was tonight. Though she appreciated his help, she had no idea what this meant. At this point, she was so upset and confused and was convinced she would never make it back home. As she kept walking, she passed a glowing orange trinket. However, this trinket was special. This trinket was magic.
Mermaid girl, you need to understand! Life is larger than the seas! Pumpkin is my name, and Halloween is my game! Find the witch tonight and ask for her help!
Enchanted by this pumpkin, the mermaid began onwards in search of the witch, following Pumpkin's orders precisely. However, underneath the full moon and the darkness after sunset, the mermaid began to feel and understand what Halloween was all about. She finally stumbled upon the witch and began speaking with her immediately. The witch informed her that to escape this new life, she would have to drink this special elixir. The mermaid drank the elixir as told and began walking back towards the sea, underneath the full moon. She fell back asleep on the shore, just as she had woken up that morning. Finally, she woke up in the sea and immediately began swimming back to find her friends. Her friends were overjoyed to see her, but even more happy when she told them the magical Halloween fairy tale she had just experienced. Suddenly, they saw a pumpkin drifting through the sea and they grabbed it immediately. Eventually, the mermaids all got to celebrate a Halloween of their own. The end.